A panel of development experts has called on African countries to urgently invest in marketable skills, strengthen governance systems, and prioritize women empowerment, or risk remaining trapped in poverty. Speaking at a colloquium in Abuja, the expert offered solutions to the continent's persistent challenges despite its abundant resources. Helen Osamide Kings reports.
Africa is one of the most resource-rich continents in the world, yet it continues to battle widespread poverty, weak industrial capacity, and slow human capital development. Despite years of reforms and abundant natural endowments, many African nations are still unable to convert their resources into broad-based prosperity. At this gathering, development experts renewed their warning that the continent risks being locked in a circle of poverty if decisive and strategic actions are not taken. Mr. Paul Alaje criticized Africans' heavy dependence on imports, noting that every imported product weakens local currencies, destroys jobs, and worsens poverty.
African leaders must know that we must take decisions in protecting our currency and exchange rate. If not, we will divide the life of our people and will make them miserable, and they'll be filled with hunger and deprivation. Exchange rate is a factor. Nations are not taking over any longer by just missiles and weapons of arms and ammunition. No. Economic policy is enough.
Rural women who grow our food, trade in our markets, and raise our children remain among the poorest and least supported. Without addressing these needs in agriculture, healthcare, and education, our national prosperity will remain incomplete.
Commending ongoing government reforms, the panel stressed that these efforts must be matched with stronger investments in education, healthcare, and social welfare to deliver inclusive growth.
The reforms with respect to tax revenues. Now, the second thing that needs to happen, or the complementary thing that needs to happen almost immediately too, should also be reforms in the area of spending, reforms in the area of budget. Because when you talk about fiscal issues, it's not just about revenue, it's also about spending. So we should do something about the quality of spending. And it's only when we're also doing something about quality of spending, spending in education, spending in health, spending in social services, okay, that we can really talk about, dealing with poverty.
Our poverty is not simply a failure of resources. It's not a failure of money. It's a failure of systems.
They emphasized that by investing in people, strengthening institutions, and opening more opportunities for women, Africa can finally break free from the long-standing pattern that have hindered its development. Helen Osamide Kings, TVC News, Abuja.